from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look for their 7th straight victory next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Digging in, Jonathan Davis. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next up for Detroit, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on The Show. Stepping into the box, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hernandez going back on it, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Into the box, Kyle Seager, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Drilled to first. And he goes down to the knee, but that's by him, a base hit. 1 run scored. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Eugenio Suarez. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Count now a ball and a strike. Darvish pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Next for the Tigers, Rendell Gritcher. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis ranging back at the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Next up for the Red Sox, David Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Russell.
He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Munson over to his left. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Next Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Yolmer Sanchez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding in, Nick Markakis as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fastball called. Strike 3. And there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Springer flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact, and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is into the box now. Jonathan Davis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. In order to go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. So stepping in, Kyle Seager coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Homer Munson. First pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Munson is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Hernandez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman, number
All right,
7,
Heidi, thank you.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Comes set, and the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he sets him down swinging. Salvador Perez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there, strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Brian McCann, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And right into the shift. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, David Peralta, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Darvish pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Popped up. Dozier is there for it. 1 away.
Up next for the
At
Tigers.
the plate, Russell Hitchcock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter, number 8.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is...
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now... Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's
Leading
1
off
for 2 in this one.
Red Sox.
First
The right
pitch
fielder,
on its way.
Nick Markakis.
Pops this one up. And no one will track it down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's George Springer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that could hurt.
1-1 the count. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Springer, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away.
That's shortstop.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 54.
He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Davis. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
McCann takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
Well, he got the leadoff guy hitting on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes last time up.
Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over.
And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete. Still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
From the stretch. This is line to left. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Zunino aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Shohei Ohtani.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Runners on first with one down. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
A runner on first with two away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the move, but this will land untouched.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eugenio Suarez is retired to kick off the inning. Grounded to the right. McCann is there. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down in order go the... Standing in, David Peralta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, David.
First offering on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Hernandez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, center fielder, George.
Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Peralta leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. At the plate, Kyle Seager. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is there. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kike Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Digging in now, Russell Hitchcock.
The first baseman.
And that's in there for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
the batter, number 8.
Settling in now, Yolmer Sanchez. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Seager has it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last breath for the Tigers. Got him. Detroit, good night.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Damn, that hurts. He's just got to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish earns his 5th winner of the year as he tossed.